It's Week 15 of the National Football League. And we'll see Isaiah Pacheco, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception. Didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. He found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. 4 catches, 90 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Here's 2nd and 3.
All right, let's go.
Thomas goes in motion left. Lawrence will throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. And here's Ryan Wright now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Again, it's Pacheco. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
I'll bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up. I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes we don't even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them, and the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. You talk about inches, just go get it.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. You look at this Jaguar defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Levis looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Levis. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here we go now on first and goal.
Like 13, like 13. Hey, mayday.
Levis sets up to throw here. This is caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Like 13, like 13.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. So how about the season, Charles, that he continues to put together? That's now 25 rushing touchdowns on the year. That's getting into some very rarefied territory.
Yeah, it made you and I do a little extra homework prior to this one in anticipation, because that one moves him past John Riggins with 24. He draws even with Emmitt Smith at 25 in 1995. Next up, Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander with 27. And the guy on top, LT, LaDainian Tomlinson, the Hall of Famer, he had 28 in 2006.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the move to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Route.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
On red.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone, following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now 2nd and 3.
Hey, go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Red, 23.
They will run with Grant. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A lot of people call the toss a probing play to see what they can get against the defense, to see how they adjust and react. Their probing's working pretty well. That was a very nice run.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Hey, run.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure...
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. And not a good time for the sack on 2nd and goal. A loss of 6. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Lawrence. And the pressure gets to him again. Aleem McNeil in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
49.
Here's Pacheco once again. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
Like 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Going right side here, and that's complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 2nd and 5.
Like 54.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. Running right through him. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll run here with Pacheco. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
15 at the 20-yard line.
Hey, hey, hey. We got some high.
Now Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Lawrence. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And here we are in the month of December with his name sitting atop the leaders in rushing yards as the season nears its end. Strong finish here in the final stretch of games could earn him the crown. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. 2nd down and a yard. Here's Pacheco headed right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Levis back to throw. That is caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Here's Levis. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
A gain of 12.
There we go.
First down, Titans.
29's down. 22 Rita. 20 Rita. Yeah, down. 9's down. 49 Rita.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Diamond. Out. Tracy. 22 Linda. 22 Linda.
Back to throw, it's Levis. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now the try here for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And the Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Go.
Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here is 3rd down and 4.
Rip, 23.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he won't get close. Only a yard. 4th and 3. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. Levis to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Levis. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we now go downstate, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 49 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now back to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field. Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
All right, let's go. Silver.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go back to Grant. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That's good for a Jaguar.
Hey, Lion.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Handoff running left is Etienne. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. This one caught by Davis. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Ball at the 8 here for second and a yard. Maybe a touch less.
Second and 1 at the 8-yard line.
This is Grant. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up first and goal.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation.
It's now third
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense had quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They'll throw it again with Levis. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete here.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights. Push the lead up to 29 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Red on red.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
On the set.
The Jaguars on third down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Lawrence will throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Looking to throw. Ross. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point attempt to come here. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. Now the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wild card teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
From the 29, Lawrence. Thomas has got it. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, go.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Grant. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They've got 2nd and 12 from the 36.
Rip, 23.
It's a throw again as Lawrence. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now second
Same
and
right.
10.
Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Past the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they can run this score up even further as they begin this drive with a 1st and goal and that huge lead. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue.
And it's a Titans touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Titans are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
30 left.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the slant, he's got Davis. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Lawrence. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Lisa 24.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
I got him.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Now Lawrence. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Flush to his right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Ross. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Red 23.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing